Okay, we started recording. Christmas Day, I got a lovely set of gardening gloves. Some with the, the wrist thing going up to the elbows. Good for pruning in the shrubbery. And another regular pair of gardening gloves. They're very pretty, nice color to them. Enjoyed those. Thank you, Sylvia. Okay, now, it looks like bad weather. So I can't travel too far as I planned to do today. I was going to explore around the state. So I thought I'd check out the backyard. Now this is the part of the yard that's overgrown and I can't get to. And then namely back there, the swamp. This is a pile of trash, currently home to gophers. This was not mine. It was put here before I bought the house. Okay, so we're going to mosey on down into the debris field. So when the first signs start showing up, those are some apple trees in the main road. There's just a bunch of broken branches. I've got to get in here and clear it out. It'll be a nice woodland garden. Once I get the debris cleared up, there's more rock limbs and trees, and one part of it someone was using for a garbage dump. So we're moseying on through, and guess what I found? Check it out. Big puddle of icy water there, but this, a major deer highway. They've been crossing through, and I felt bad, but I followed the path out. I wonder if they'll hear me and go away, but I was suspecting I saw a moose the other day too, but it's like they've been walking through the mud, or where it got too messy, they cut across and they created another path. Can you see it? It's a veritable highway. So I'm going to go through their broken trail. You can see their little hoof prints in the mud here. See that? Pretty big steppers, huh? Wonder if any of them were any bugs. Bucks, I guess is the word. Sorry. I remember just puddles of water in here, all that rain we've been having, and I'm able to go right out through there to get to the swamp area. Oh, excuse me, wetland. Sounds more romantic, but basically it's a big boggy pool of high bushes, etc. So we're just following the path the deer set. And I'm telling you, it turns into a highway because it branches off and they go off in that direction. This is my little hawthorn grove. The dry land stops about here, and then this is just kind of boggy. That's a maple tree. Over there is a maple tree, red maple, and I might tap it for some syrup. But I don't believe I'll get much because you need to have a lot of syrup. A lot of trees. But I counted 2, and I think there's a 3rd and 4th one over there. Now my land goes to just about where you see that pine tree. Then there's the neighbor's property. This row of pines kind of marks my property. Then we kind of come along, and then we're going to go this way over to the river's edge, which is the Goose River. I don't know if I'll make it. Oh, deer sign, little poopers there. See those? Big footsteps. I don't know, it may be just a couple deer making the same trek back and forth. You never know. Oops. Snarly bramble bushes. Cut around to the right. They're kind of cutting off and going off in different directions. Now the cat left me, and I decided to cut through because it just gets too narrow for me, and I can't quite get through there, so I'm going to go through this way. There we go. That's the trouble with having lots of land with overgrown brush. You kind of can't get anywhere. But we're broadcasting. We got a nice 4-minute video. Gotta watch it. I don't want the battery to go dead before I get anywhere. But here we are. We're through the groves, and we're now at the edge of the marsh. And it's looking pretty frozen. So I'm wondering if I want to dare try getting out there. And if I follow the deer path, I might be successful. So there's their little... But I think they bed down around here, given the flattened area, you know. See, this could be a bed area. I'm walking in through here. This layer of frozen water. I think we're hitting this is where it gets dangerous, and I kind of don't want to go much further because I don't know how deep it is, and I don't want to drown. I'm wearing my bright orange green cap, but that's it. And over where those pine trees are is where the river comes through. Okay, the bigger tall ones, it comes in, and then it cuts over between those two maples, kind of standing up. Over there's a big pond area, and it kind of goes, that's not all mine. I kind of cut off there and go straight back to the edge of those pine trees. So it's kind of spatially. So I've got the dry area. Over there is a wet pond, low-lying marsh, not really full, I think. But with all the rain we've been having, there's a lot of water, and you can see some standing puddles there. So I'm not going to go any further. I don't think the deer go any further. They kind of walk along the edge, and they head over that way, and that's the neighbor's house. And over there's a big pond. So that way, and there's more hawthorns growing up out there. So you know it's kind of dry, so I just got to get over there. And this is kind of the direction, like the back of the house, you can see it. And I want to build a dock that comes out, straight out, and you know, I can meander across the property and stuff. And I figured the time to do it is in the wintertime where the ground is rather frozen. You can get out, but I don't know. I've seen where you just stick those poles in the ground as far deep as they'll go, and then you just build off of that. That, or it's a floating kind of dock, but it's not really a floating dock because it's just marshy, not deep water. But I don't want to get stuck in any mud either. But there it goes. I just saw a snowflake come down. Yep, snowflake number 2. The snow has just started. Ooh, cool. See if I can catch one while we're out here. I don't know if you'll see it. We'll just have to wait to see it start. So, it's the end of that. So I'll enjoy. We're getting ourselves a white Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. And there's the little deer lay. And I'm going to try and work my way back through the brush, back to the house.